My dad taught me the basics of it, and I was, later on when I went to college in Brookings, why they was teaching forging class, so naturally I took it and picked up as much as I could from them, added to what my dad had already taught me. And one has to work with it quite often to keep in practice. If a guy don't, why nothing works quite right.
W.C. Bell likes working in the fire, as he refers to his blacksmithing work. The 74-year-old rancher started working with bellows when only 4 years old.
When we did any forging, it was something that had to be fixed, had to be done. There was no time for monkey business. I do it as a hobby because it's the only thing that really interests me is working in the shop here and then working with horses. But mostly I like to work here, and when somebody comes, I like to pass it on to them if I can, so they can see how people forge well, because there isn't too many people do it anymore. This is more or less just crawling back into the past, you know, and showing people how they used to do it years ago.
One of the ways they used to do it was with a song at the tip of their hammer, an art Bell admires.
The old-fashioned blacksmith would just play a tune on his anvil. He would a few hits on the iron and a few hits on the anvil, just make a nice little tune as he played. And they was extremely interested in having their anvil ring. They would take and put a little piece of cork under each corner of the anvil, and it would just ring just beautiful. Well, if you'd put a piece of rubber on there, just have that dead sound to it, you know, and it'd just make them sick, you know, almost, because they're used to that beautiful ring, that little tune they played.
W.C. Bell likes working the iron, but he says he wants everything as modern as possible and doesn't want to return to the days of needing a forge and anvil around the ranch. Just the same, Bell is trying to preserve the dying art of working in the fire, passing it on to his children and grandchildren.
Nobody has the time or the patience to monkey like this, because, for instance, a pair of spurs, you go to the store and buy them, or a log chain, you go buy it, and you go off and you use it. Well, or if something breaks, you have a welder patch it together right quick. Well, it takes a lot of time to patch it up or make it in, as you saw. It takes a lot of time to forge out a link. Well, a welder could just do it real quick in a hurry. But it's just the fact that that's the way they used to do it, and so it's just keeping the old art alive as long as I'm alive.
Dave Mossner reporting, 430.